he's cheating.
Hostile Guardian is active. Hostiles deploy the mosquito.
The pandemic, we're at a point where the infection, the fucking virus that's going around, is people not willing to get good at something. It's the truth. You can pay fucking $25 a month and get walls, aim assist, all these things that, again, people are putting time and effort into. Aim training on a fucking mouse or on a controller, whatever it may be. They're practicing, getting better. Some people say, you know what? I don't want to have to practice running. I just want to be very fast. What do? They buy some shoes that make them fast, right? That's not an option in real life. That's not an option in sports. That's not, well, steroids. Okay, we can get into that in a different context. I'm just trying to say, I don't think I've ever seen anything in regards to faking or compensating this hard for something other than when someone lip syncs on stage or fakes guitar playing or whatever it may be to get that gratification, that validation that they're missing because they don't have the actual in-life skills to do these type of things. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying all cheaters are bad. That's the worst part. Some of these cheaters are very good players and they are still choosing to, you know what, I give up at this point. If they're all cheating, and no, I'm not saying that's not my mindset. I'm trying to say that's where they're coming from. They're going, if everyone's cheating, why shouldn't I, right? Well, I want to have fun too. Well, that's the mindset that's destroying this whole company, destroying this whole franchise, if I can be honest with you. Because again, at the end of the day, like, people are spending more on the cheats and stuff like that than they are in the fucking item shop. And oh god, we can go and pull up the statistics of how much they're making a day in the item shop. I'm not even going to put that in the video, but if you wanted to do a little fucking Google research, I'm sure it's a disgusting number. So again, we're at like 4 minutes already of me just ranting on. I'm not going to go much further. I'm just trying to say there's concrete evidence. I don't need to show it to you. I don't need to do any of this type of stuff. Go and play the game for 5 minutes. You'll get the idea. You'll get the real grasp of what I'm getting at within 5 minutes of the game. I understand if you don't play the game enough, just wait for skill-based matchmaking to kick in and it will take over your life. But that being said, again, I feel like a mother that's disappointed that her son comes home, and I keep saying, don't be smoking, don't be smoking. I see it with the cigarettes. And then every time I turn my back, there's somebody with a fucking cigarette, right? I mean, at the end of the day, there's only so much I can do. So I'm making this video to just say, I'm choosing to take a little step back, and play a little bit more guitar. I hope you guys can find things in your life that can kind of offset that need for the COD, which is myself. I understand that. I understand there's people that streamers way more successful than me that are making way more money. So within their livelihoods, they have to keep playing the game. I understand that. I'm not going to argue with that. I'm just at the point where, again, it's someone like me that's almost like on the level of a casual type player. I'm going to go spend my time somewhere else until hopefully it's a little bit better, because as soon as they added the rank system, I don't know if it's the cheaters came back into the play, I don't know if they never left, but I feel like truly this is the worst it has ever been. Like, I'm not even joking when I say that. I think this might be actually, in Call of Duty history, the worst cheating has ever been. I'm going to leave it at that, and again, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I hope you can watch some of the old gameplays to see what the game actually somewhat used to look like. Again, like I said, all I can leave it at is I'm disappointed. I want to be flourishing. I mean, like I said, I've fucking put ridiculous amounts of hours into this game trying to get better at it. And again, like I said, it all goes out the window when someone can just pay the amount of money and be better than me, because not because of the gunny or anything like that, because they can see me coming around a corner before I even do. Like, at the end of the day, I could be fucking David Blaine. I could be fucking, what was the guy, Chris, whatever, that would, like, fucking, I'm just trying to say I could be a fucking magician, and my lord, there's nothing I can do to stop the madness that unfolds every time I hop on that game, because it's simple. It's simple at the end of the day. If someone knows where you are and you don't know where they are, I think that's an advantage. I'm just going to leave it at that. I think that's an advantage, right? And I think at the end of the day, unless, which sometimes it's sad to say that some of these cheaters still die. They still, no offense, in game, let's reiterate, but yeah, they still don't do that great. So I'm going to ask them once again, the people that are watching this, I don't know if you cheat, if you're a legit player, I don't know if you're on my side or against it. I mean it. You guys have single-handedly destroyed this game. You've destroyed the fun I have when I hop on it. Again, I'm at the point where, again, I'm just so fed up, man. I'm so fed up, and again, I feel like the feeling's very mutual between a lot of us, and more than anything, I hope, again, it's just a hope, it's a shot in the dark, that we can get back to what it was at one point in time. I mean, we've promised anti-cheats, we've been given anti-cheats, and I think it's all fallen through. If anything, I feel like I've been banned more than some of these cheaters because of shadow bans and things like that, because it's a report-based system, right? A report-based system. So that means if someone spam clicks a name, it has to go through a process of being like, well, this might be a potential cheater. So if that's the case, then it's a long list of lines that may be legit players, might be hackers, but nobody's going to, again, it's not like Call of Duty goes, oh, this guy just dropped 40 kills in 15 games in a row, and he was a level 5 beforehand. They're not going to see those statistics and be like, okay, that account is flagged. It all comes back from the report-based system. So again, if it gets a number of people being like, that guy's sus, then eventually, I don't know if it's a computer, somebody like myself in a fucking chair right now, that has to go through and be like, oh, that guy is okay, that's sus. And it's like a week process too. I had to like go without my account for like a week. And that's where, again, I reiterate the point that skill-based matchmaking is another aspect. I'm not going to get too much into it. We can do that in another video, but I'm just trying to say, with playing on alts from being shadow banned, I can guarantee footsteps, aim assist, the people that you play against, all these type of things are very much so different. And I felt like I was playing a whole different spectrum. So, again, at the end of the day, for someone like me that's a casual player, unless I want to come on here and play a custom game every time I hop on, I don't really understand what's in it for me to gain, other than just stress, grief, all these type of things. So again, I hope there's some people that might share my points of view, some people that might come in the comments and argue my points of view. Understandable. I'm happy. That's why I made the video. At the end of the day, I hope more than anything this gets addressed, this gets fixed, because at the end of the day, I truly mean it. If you go and look at the viewers on Twitch or any platform of Call of Duty versus GTA, Fortnite, any major game that actually cares somewhat about their audience and their player base, it's falling off. Like, it's the saddest part. Like, even when there's a giant update, maybe 100K on Twitch for all streamers. GTA, on a day with no update, 330K. I'm just putting that into, that came out in 2013, and it still has ridiculous amounts of more viewership. I understand there's RP, I understand there's different aspects of GTA, but I'm just trying to say, Call of Duty and Rebirth was the thing that made my Twitch channel blow up in the first place, and now it's at the point where, again, it's like, the only people I'm coming across on this platform, or when I'm streaming this game, are like-minded people that are just, again, fed up with it, and or are experiencing the same issues. Because again, like I said, there's some real integrity-driven people that, like myself, could never in a million years cheat, but are at the point where we're so fed up. What is the point of even playing this game? So I hope, again, more than anything, you guys can take some of this information with a grain of salt and stop beating yourself up, because there's sometimes there's nothing you can do about it. Again, it has nothing to do with skill anymore. There is no skill gap. It's just a matter of anyone can kill anyone, and people that are cheating, generally speaking, more often than not, are going to do that better than most. So, all the best, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Check out the stream. Still doing tons of guitar streams, still doing lots of different content, and yeah, I look forward to where it goes. All the best.